Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Tom Guard with KD at small forward. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason, and it's Rollins in at the point. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at. And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
Outside Harden to the middle. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it. 0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Leonard. Oh, deflected. Here's Beal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Thompson. Can they get it? Knocks down the triple.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Look, you won't see Zubac stretching the floor, but he is a double-double threat any night of the week. He knows how to put his height and physicality to work, especially on the board.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
When you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, B.A.
And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Beal against Thompson. Outside Bogdanovic. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Durant. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Thompson passes to Durant. Thompson with a screen. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 9 points. He's checked in for Houston. Shepherd comes in for Holiday. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. Thompson passes to Capella. Here's Shepherd. Here's Durant. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Now here's Harden. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket is good. And the Clippers lead by 3. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. It's stolen. Back comes Houston in transition. Thompson, that's good.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Well, here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Batum comes in for Zubac. And it's Beal in for Kawhi Leonard. Count it. Thompson's got 7.
That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. Smith with a screen on Harden. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play. Rolling into open position right on cue.
It's a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Capella. Moody comes in for Durant. Fields checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Davison in for Shepard.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Moody from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back after this. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Nicholas Batum out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And there it is for him. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. Now here's Holiday. No points yet. Outside Hield. Holiday, a screen on Beal. Here's Hield. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bogdanovich from long range. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Rest and confer on the game plan. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game.
Oh! Wow!
Yeah!
Come away! With authority!
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Moody.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Beal's got 6 here in the quarter.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can be a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Stolen by Jones. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk. And Harden with the defensive effort. Pass to Jones. Picked by Bogdanovich. Beal, that one's good. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And here's Jones. Outside Harden. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Harden's got 9.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
He's 8 for 11. Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. Oh, Leonard! Power move!
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Durant surveying the D, and the shot goes down. Durant's got 27 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Moody. And it's Rollins in for Hield. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Beal. Now here's Dunn, still without a bucket. Jones sets a screen to the inside. And the dunk by Jones.
If you play your role well like Jones Jr. did there in the pick and roll, scoring chances will come your way.
When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Eason. Here's Rollins. Finney-Smith, a screen. Rollins gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 7. Tipped. Here's Rollins. He had 9 points in his last time out. Finney-Smith passes to Durant. Back to Finney-Smith. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Finney-Smith's got his first basket.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harden. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Durant with it. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. With 4 on the clock. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Here's Harden. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Rollins in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Now here's Beal. With the 10-footer. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Big time work by Kawhi, inside protecting the paint.
Shoots over Şengün. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Bogdanovich. Leonard's got 6 points.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Here's Harden. Leonard outside. Leonard doesn't hold back.
skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confidence forward.
Durant against Bogdanovich. Now here's Durant. He's got 31. He takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure. It's really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 8-point Houston lead. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Beal against Thompson. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Now Leonard. Now Harden. Here's Zubac. Defended by Şengün. A nice shot by Zubac.
Really hard to slow the roll of Zubac close to the bucket. He's big and he's tall.
Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability.
Jones is checked in.
Jones Jr.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 8. Harden finds Jones. Here's Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Rollins. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Beal outside. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Harden's got 14.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Beal's got room. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And that's 17 points for Bradley Beal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Brian?
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quitting this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Hield finds Durant. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's into the 40s scoring-wise. Very familiar territory for him.
Means something he needs to review with his guys. So for the Rockets, Tate's checked in for Durant, and Moody is subbed in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Batum is checked in.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Outside heel. Pass to Moody. Houston working the ball around. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Brown in the high post. He's against Tate. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Batum in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Sengun. I mean, this guy's completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
There's the double with Bogdanovic. Outside Finney Smith. Smith passes to Moody. And it's all from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sengun. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Harden surveying the D. And that one comes up a bit short. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Sengun in the post. Batum's on him. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Jones. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Moody. Finney Smith passes to Davison. Pass to Sengun. And here's Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davison. Moody from outside. Houston with another miss.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Back to Harden. Bogdanovic on the wing. Outside Jones. Harden from outside. The rebound by Moody. Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. To the middle. And Sengun throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Sengun tasting the sauce up top.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Dunn, the pass to Harden. To stop the drought. Good D by Sengun.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Pass to Davison. Now here's Moody. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot, and Şengün gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Dunn. He's covered closely. Jones, pass to Batum. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Dunn, no good. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Davison. Şengün in the post, guarded by Batum. Şengün, no good. Outside Bogdanović. Jones sets a screen. Bogdanović passes to Jones, and the shot is good off the backboard.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith, and it's Amin Thompson in for Davison. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanović, and it's Bradley Beal in for Harden. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Rockets lead by 6. And Şengün, here we go. Missed inside. Leonard outside. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Moody. Now Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 11 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Leonard outside. Back to Dunn. Beal outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dunn left side. Back to Beal. Leonard outside. Here's the 3. And Durant with the block.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Bogdanović checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Dunn. Durant against Bogdanović. Durant with a screen on Zubac. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Rollins comes in for Moody. Thompson against Beal. Takes a 3. Eason pulls it in.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
Free throw is good from Durant. And he makes both free throws.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Leonard. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Durant against Bogdanović. Goes up with it. The bucket is good.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Leonard, bucket!
Leonard going into attack mode to get those big points. That's what Kawhi Leonard does, though. No surprise for me.
Durant, blocked! Here's Beal. He's got a clear path. Harden. That one goes. Yes, sir! Houston in the lead. Here's Rollins. Durant.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Leonard. Durant there for the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. Going inside. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Well, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
Leonard inside. He's against Easton. Oh, he can't get the layup. Hits yet again. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Steps back. Now Beal takes a three. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Yeah, zero fear in the clutch. Beal has seen everything in this league.
Here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Now Easton. Let's loose for three. The three ball is down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Easton against Leonard. Here's Zubac. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
How about the pass from Leonard? We know he can score, but that time showing us a different dimension to his game.
Bogdanovich! The three is in!
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 8 seconds left in the game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Houston winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time. That's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.